Metal Gear Super Critical Sons of Revengeance is one of the video games ever. In it, you are given the option to cut anything and everything. This game has a wide range of characters including but not limited to Giga Chad Samurai, edgy Twitch emo YouTuber girl, her simps, a certain nondescript bald businessman, Kobayashi-san, edgy Twitch emo YouTuber boy, Rush, a certain nondescript Russian man with Glory's mustache, the man of culture, the lowly anime protagonist. Am I the only person who is seriously concerned by these two working in the same place? The anime waifu, the funny black guy, and last but certainly not least,
Doctor! Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
You play as Jack Therapist, a top-class military cyborg who wants to save the world, and your mission is to protect the weak, using your tool of justice. The opening sequence is located somewhere in Africa, and our goal is to protect a certain nondescript black president, but then, disaster strikes, the Giga Chad of Brazil is here. And he wants blood. His goal is to kill the president. Just look at this man, tall, handsome, and barely any cybernetics, truly, a worthy specimen of peak male performance. I just want to lick his sweaty smelly dirty armpits. My wife left me for this man, and I would do the same. Come fuck me daddy. Do we stand a chance against this hunk of testosterone-fueled killing machine? No, we don't. But trying we shall do, and in trying, we will not stop. I will cut anything and everything in half. Doesn't matter if you're with me or against me, we kill a big Metal Gear. With a sword, twice, then we run after the big baldy. We jump on a train and manage to get the president killed. Good job, Mr. Lightning Bolt. The big bald man runs off and we get a kiss from the Brazilian Giga Chad. I'm gonna mummy that arm and wear it around my neck for the rest of my life. And just before I lose my virginity to OG-san and being raped by him, Joseph comes along to save the day. After losing one eye, it's a Metal Gear reference, and making sure the arm is with us at all times. Don't ask me where I keep it. Jack gets a new cyborg body, with a few upgrades, including but not limited to enhanced butt chicks. We head over to Mother Russia. Our mission is to give them a generous gift of freedom, by utilizing our tool of justice. Yummy electrolytes. I have a problem. After slaughtering a few cattles we hit our first series hurdle, a dog with a chainsaw. It's a Chainsaw Man reference. After quickly dismantling the problem,
Cannot continue.
Makima tries to get our attention, but I've read the manga. We push on. At the end of this journey, a Naruto reference is waiting for us. Mistral, a French female woman born in Algeria, insisting that she knows pain too.
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
And for some reason she really wants to get it off with Jack.
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
Despite clearly having met Sam before. My kids are crying that they are hungry, but all I can think of is Uncle Sam's dick.
Come, Manga.
Drifting further and further, it's all becoming clear.
after quickly dismantling her, Dalza blows himself up and we get to the next mission. This mission, as is evident by our impeccable disguise, is located in Mexico. I love this game. After scaring some locals, we descend into the sewers. It's a Dark Souls reference. How are we going to find our way through this maze of literal shit? Don't worry, we brought a friend, Rush
We'll scout ahead. You will provide backup.
After plunging a few levels deep into the shit, we meet a brave young boy named George. He informs us about Desperado's very evil plan. They are collecting homeless kids, selling their organs legally, and harvesting their brains to make military cyborgs who are generally okay with doing very evil stuff. I say Desperado is
performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
George got out but the others are still there. Now it's our mission and duty to save the kids from their certain demise. We find the facility where the kids are held, but our cute anime waifu tells us that they couldn't find George.
What?
Naturally, we ignore this bit of information and move on to find some juicy intel. Turns out, this operation is backed up by US Senator. Big forehead man with glasses who possesses very strong arms. We find the kids, at the verge of death. The only way to save them is to break the glass. What do? Not break the glass, we instead cut the doctor possessing George in half. Very nice. For our next mission, we head to the distant far away legendary land of Denver. Our goal, save the kids' brains and destroy World Marshal Carter and Dark. Naturally, this pissed off the police. Our only way out, kill the police. Slowly but surely we go through the city until we meet Samuel. I'm gonna jerk off to that, and he is trying to convince us that murder is bad. Stop trying to make me feel bad, game. I have no soul, no feeling. I will kill their families too. Stop it, game. I'm okay. It's a Sekiro reference. At the MC&D HQ we meet the Buddhist philosopher Meme Lord.
My name is Monsoon, of the winds of destruction.
Who for some reason really believes in violence.
Does it hurt?
But Jack is out and there is nothing between me and your ass.
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine. You're the boss. I misjudged you. You are like us after all. Now you're just being nasty. That nickname you love so much. Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration? I think it's time for Jack to let her rip. You're dead! Get off!
killing his memes the next mission begins. Holy shit, that fucking rhymes. And there is nothing between us and creating the most disgusting child brain tentacle monster hentai on the planet, and even Daddy Bald Man called and said he wants to fuck too.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
The only thing left to do is to go through an entire building worth of enemies and the Konoha village and a few elevators and the spare clone bodies of Makima and Daddy Magneto. Kill me. Upon entering the hentai set, Sundowner comes to greet us. He talks about how he's gonna fuck those brains, what he's gonna do to them, and his very evil plan. We go to the roof to play
Without damaging the merchandise.
But ma man, what about the brain hentai? I'ma kill this motherfucker.
What happens in 3 hours? Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
Unfortunately, I am physically unable to make that precise of a cut. You know, this kinda makes me wonder, why didn't you climb the building like this from the first place? After dismantling him, we meet up with
Doctor
to fuck some child brains together. But I instead cut a fucking jet in half. We borrow a truly Giga Chad worthy bike to stop the very evil plan. But disaster strikes. It's high noon in California, and this motherfucker wants his bike back, so naturally, we fight to death. He didn't accept the offer to fuck my ass.
I'm talking ideals. Excuse me? Forget it. We've both heard enough speeches about higher causes by now. History will decide who's right. End of story. I don't care who thinks I'm right. And I've got cause enough for killing you. Huh? Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
Must you really fight?
Don't interfere. This is between us. And it ends here. Okay. Let's dance!
it was here that I encountered a very annoying bug. You see, at the end of each boss fight in Metal Gear Rising, there is a quick time event. But this particular one was a bit bugged, causing it so I needed to press the button at the exact frame that the prompt appeared. Naturally I didn't know this at first, so I did this boss probably over 10 times. Pain. I did a quick Google search and found out that this was a performance issue, so I had two options: stop recording altogether, or lower the graphics. So naturally I choose the third one, ditch the controller. That's because I knew from experience that Input Mapper, the program I use to play this game with a PS4 controller, does in fact eat some performance out of your system. What I did not know, however, was that this performance drop was minuscule, and so the problem was not solved. Fortunately, however, after a few tries with mouse and keyboard, since I knew which key to press and I could tell the attack that prompted it from a mile away, I had the brilliant idea to start mashing the key before the prompt appeared, and this actually worked. After killing Samuel, we honored his dying wish, left the bike, and ran to our destination. The time is ticking, the world is in danger, and this motherfucker is reading hentai. Best character ever, 10 out of 10. This child is not in danger at all. We fly, we no land, we crash. Literally me, whenever I see a plane, I see a lot of planes. It's the mid-noon in Pakistan, and this world ain't big enough for both of us. The shit is about to go down. Gender-bent Kobayashi is giving his speech, and the only thing I can think about is
So kawaii.
But be careful, this section of the game contains around 200 more billion memes. Close your eyes and shut your ears. It's the cringe alarm, and it's not ringing for the game. We lost our sword, we lost our hope. There is no way we can win this. But wait, a literal Deus Ex Machina is here. Turns out the Giga Chad of Brazil is a Giga Chad even in death. We might have lost our tool of justice, but the sword is unsheathed. And blood shall be shed.
I'm strong! I said my sword was a tool of justice. Not used in anger. Not used for vengeance. But now I'm not so sure. And besides, this isn't my sword. Come on! Okay. Let's dance.
Now this boss fight, is kinda fucked, I can't dodge. I can't parry, Kobayashi-san hits like a truck, my only option is to run around and pray that I don't get hit, because I have no heals left, and on top of that my controller keeps disconnecting, so I just said fuck it, I'ma do this shit with mouse and keyboard, and I did. The later phases weren't that big of an issue since he dropped some heals on the ground, but yeah that's it, that's the Metalhead Band water-soaked Critical Avengers end of time for you.
And how's business?
Oh, good, good. Herr Doctor's research and staffing service certainly help.
I hear World Marshal's looking for a buyer.
Well, you cost them a lot of money, huh? Not to mention killing their funding. Literally. The break-taking program is finished, but the larger company is not, I'm afraid. Someone will buy them. PMCs are in demand once again.
Yeah. Fighting for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No. Nothing.
So, your mind is made? You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?
I've got my own war to fight.